Hey guys, Raz here, and I'm going to show you how to build the best base in State of Decay 2 right after the drop. So you find yourself with a 3500 influence base, and you got a lot of real estate, and you're not really sure what you want to do with it. Now you can see mine is completely filled with all kinds of who knows what. I'm going to walk you through exactly what everything is that I have and why I have it. First up, the command center, you want to max to level 3, obviously. It's going to get you 4 outposts. It's going to allow you to bring in both food and meds. I would recommend those, not bullets or materials. Food and med are significantly rarer and harder to get, and water and electricity. You're definitely going to want to find the outposts that contain water and electricity that's going to take your base to the next level. So focus on getting your command center to level 3. For some of your smaller plots, you're absolutely going to want at least these 3 things. A workshop, an infirmary, and a hydroponics. And if you have the space, multiple hydroponics, as you see that I have. What the workshop's going to allow you to do is repair your gear, salvage your gear, and craft all kinds of cool things like facility mods that allow you to increase your storage, or like I have installed on my command center, an additional outpost which I don't have filled right now. The good thing about the infirmary is it's obvious. You're going to be able to heal your players, you're going to be able to cure your players if they get the blood plague, and you're going to be able to craft healing items along with bulk cure, which sells for a lot of influence. The third thing is the hydroponics. This is by far the best food producer, period. You need both water and electric to be able to run a hydroponics, and it needs to be a small square. With the seed boost, it boosts the yield by 100%, essentially doubling your food production. So as you can see here, I have +6 food per day, and that's for both. This was 6.9 because I have the mod on, and we'll talk about mods here in a second. So with those 4 things out of the way, improve your command center, build a workshop, build an infirmary, and build as many hydroponics as you can. Next, beds. Beds are very important because it improves morale and it gives a place for your community to sleep. There are 2 different types of slots for beds, small slots and large slots. Large slots obviously provide more beds, small slots provide less, but large slots are significantly valuable, and I'd recommend trying to mitigate using your large slots just for beds. I had to because I didn't have any open slots to build any other additional smaller beds. Next up, for the large slots, I always recommend first, build the auto shop. The auto shop allows you to build improvement kits for your vehicles that can turn your basic truck into a death machine that you'll see here in just a sec. These big armored monsters and huge payload style vehicles that are significantly better and stronger than the standard vehicles, and increase your staying power and your collection power by a significant margin. If you have any extra large free spots, I don't recommend doing a field hospital because an infirmary provides the same bonuses that a field hospital does, and it doesn't take up as much space. I'd recommend doing a staging area. This essentially wipes out all of your operating costs for materials for your base. As you can see by mine, I have all these different uses for materials, but I'm actually gaining 1 material a day because the staging area wipes all of this negative away, plus my workshop provides 1 material a day. So I have a total net gain of 1 materials. As you can see with my hydroponics, I'm actually making more food than I'm consuming for a total of 3.9 per day. So I don't have to go out and find food. I don't have to go out and find materials. I do have to go out and find fuel and meds, but realistically, it's not that hard, and I could get an additional med outpost to nullify that as well. So that takes care of the individual plots and how you should best place them. Now for mods. I mentioned earlier the command center, you absolutely want the signal antenna. It allows you to have an additional outpost slot that is hugely beneficial. It's probably the best in slot by a significant margin for the command center. For the workshop or the auto shop, I recommend a set of power tools. This will increase your action speed by 50%, which is hugely beneficial. And things like hydroponics, I recommend yield boost. So this is why I'm getting the 0.9%, because I'm getting additional yield. And this is just a health bonus style thing. So essentially what you want to maximize is your ability to create and boost your yields on things like your supplies and what have you, so that way you're not running and trying to keep up with the demands of your base. You're essentially trying to build a surplus to maintain. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, my base is pretty friggin' amazing and almost self-sufficient. I don't really need to go out and collect supplies if I don't need to. And if you want to see more State of Decay 2 tips and tricks here on the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, well, that's too bad. You've already watched this far and I've already got your view.